All right, so let's let each video play through here. And then okay, so if we use Xavier here as an example of backside staying strong during our leg lift and as our body gains ground down the mound, okay, we can see this good, strong backside. Okay, that knee is staying above the foot, creating as much of a vertical shin as we can. He's allowing the hip to start to lead, letting the front hip start to lead, and then drive that back leg through rotation. Okay, but what we see here is when this front foot hits the ground, we call that front foot strike. Boom, at front foot strike. We haven't gotten the hips to rotate yet. Come over here. We get ourselves into front foot strike right there. We can see how much this knee is blocking his waist from being able to bring the back hip through. We need to have this front hip, front knee, front foot, and a much better straight line to our target, because in order for this back hip to fire through, this knee's got to get out of the way. And once this knee starts to get out of the way, it's going to be rolling out. And once this starts to roll out, what do we think this front shoulder is going to do? It's going to want to roll out. And now we have too much energy going into first base dugout while we're rotating around third base dugout. Energy is not going to match up. So if we watch this knee here, as we begin to rotate, watch where the knee is going to go. Boom. It's here. It's in the way. It's got to get out of the way. And now finally, it's getting somewhat in a straight line, but it's way too late. Okay? Watch how much this front shoulder is going to rip down and out to help this back hip come through. This glove is going to begin to yank, 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 and as we yank, now we can finally see that back hip. So we watch from the side, that glove's going to yank, and that finally brings the back hip through. Yank, finally the back hip came through, but it's too late. It's too late. Back hip needs to be, the hips need to be turned over in this position at front foot strike. Oops, not front. Side view. Let's use someone like Dylan Cease. Dylan's one of the top arms for the White Sox this year. Okay, so we look here. We got a vertical shin as best we can. And if we take that then back here, boom, we have very similar positions with the lower half. Okay, what's Xavier doing? He's getting that glove out in front of his body a little too soon. Okay, this is all timing stuff. But the lower half is exactly what we're looking for. This lower half, boom, matches this lower half, boom, very well. And then we take Dylan Cease through a couple more frames. Take Xavier through a couple more frames. Backside still looking very similar. Front side's looking very similar. All lower half. That's all we're focusing on right now. Lower half's looking good. We take Dylan Cease through a couple more frames here as he rotates that backside into his front foot strike. We look at Xavier. Front foot strike already happened. Now we're trying to rotate the backside. Now we're trying to rotate the backside. It's too late. Okay, we look at front foot strike. We got belt buckle right to us. We look here at this one. Once he gets into foot strike, where's that belt buckle going? To the target. Okay, your upper halves now look very similar, but your lower halves do not look similar. So that's all timing. We gotta get the lower half to go sooner. We need the upper half to just wait. Okay, because now when Dylan Cease gets a throw, because of his position, look where all the energy is going. It's going straight downhill to the target. It's rotating straight downhill to the target. Rotating straight downhill to the target. Boom. We look at your rotation, and we can see your rotation is slightly out. And now we're going up. And now we're trying to go down. Okay. So let's look at Dylan Cease from the side. Or I'm sorry, from the front view if we got one. Let's see. We do. Okay. So if let's put this over here. Okay, so boom, 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 foot strike. You can see that belt buckle, hip, knee, foot, a lot more straight line. We take you to front foot strike, boom. We see the differences there. This leg versus this leg. Okay, back foot all the way turned over. We look at your back foot. Heels just came off the ground. There's no rotation in that back foot yet. Oops, not Dylan. Take you back to there. Okay. What else do we see? Your glove is straight in front of your body. Oops. Dylan's glove is still out in front of his chest still. Because why? We don't want to be yanking this over and down to throw. We want to just be swiveling it right into our chest. Right there. In our chest, and it stays there in our chest. So now we can see where's all this throw going. Down. Down. We look at your throw. Where's it going? It's going out. And why is your body going to first? Because your glove yanked towards first. So now your shoulders go towards first, and now you're throwing as your body is going away from your throw versus your body going to the target and the throw going to the target. So most of this is being caused by when we get into foot strike, our lower half has not rotated yet. Okay, so if we go back to this and watch how he rotates that lower half. Back knee is going to start to drive inwards. It's going to start to rotate in. The back foot is going to roll over the big toe. The heel does not come off the ground. The foot rolls over the heel. See that? Rolls over. I'm sorry, it doesn't roll over the heel. It rolls over the big toe. So that way, where is it going? It's going forward. The knee continues to rotate. What's the front leg doing? The front leg is opening up. It's closed. It's opening up. It's getting ready to be in a straight line at foot strike. So we just got to use our feet, our knees, and our hips more and actually rotate that lower half. So when the foot strike hits the ground, belts to the target. Belts facing us, belts at the target, right at foot strike. So we've got to rotate that lower half better, more aggressively, stronger, and most importantly, earlier.